Royal Judgment Day. King Charles finally executes the ultimate punishment on Prince Andrew, stripping his last knighthoods. From Duke to Commoner, the removal of the Garter. Why is the military rank still standing? The scandal that refuses to die. The Crown's decisive move, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor is officially decommissioned. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has been stripped of multiple titles after further details about his friendship and communication with Jeffrey Epstein were revealed. This definitive action by the monarchy, driven by both the ongoing revelations and intense public pressure, marks the official end of Prince Andrew's identity as a senior royal. The narrative shift is stark and uncompromising. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has officially become a commoner after the former prince was stripped of his final royal titles. King Charles III, keen to protect the integrity of the institution and distance the crown from the corrosive scandal, ordered the cancellation of Andrew's most prestigious remaining honors. King Charles has ordered Andrew's membership of the old chivalric Order of the Garter membership to be cancelled. Andrew will also see his Knight of the Grand Cross cancelled and the Royal Victorian Order annulled. These steps are the culmination of a slow but steady process of isolation. The king's moves come after Andrew was stripped of his Duke of York title and ordered to leave the Royal Lodge following revelations about his friendship with the late billionaire pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein. The demand to vacate the 30-room residence acts as the physical manifestation of his systemic banishment. The psychological toll, the erasing of identity. Despite the devastating evidence and public outrage, Andrew has maintained his stance. Andrew has strongly denied any wrongdoing during the years where he was friends with Epstein. However, personal denial has failed to override institutional necessity. The physical removal of Andrew from his lifelong home is imminent. Andrew is due to leave the Royal Lodge next year, with speculation it could happen as soon as February. This move, alongside the stripping of titles, enforces a total dismantling of his former life. The official documentation, announced in the London Gazette, solidifies the historical record of his disgrace. The language is bureaucratic but brutal, confirming the erasure of his name from the registers. The Sun reported the orders were announced in the London Gazette at midday after it was agreed and announced on October 30th. It read, "The King has directed that the appointment of Andrew Albert Christian Edward Mountbatten Windsor to be a Knight Companion of the Most Noble Order of the Garter, dated the 23rd of April 2006, shall be cancelled and annulled, and that his name shall be erased from the register of the said order. The King has directed that the appointment of Andrew Albert Christian Edward Mountbatten Windsor to be a Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order, dated the 19th of February 2011, shall be cancelled and annulled, and that his name shall be erased from the register of the said order." The humiliation extends even to the physical symbols of royal privilege. Andrew's coat of arms have been removed from St. George Chapel, in Windsor. This act confirms his total removal from the official narrative and physical space of the senior royal family. The lingering stain, the last remaining title. In this thorough purge, one anomaly remains: a title rooted in his commendable past military service, yet now tainted by his present disgrace. It means Andrew only has one last remaining title. He remains a Vice Admiral in the Royal Navy, despite the government's vow to strip him of the honor. The military honor is not insignificant. Andrew served in the Royal Navy for 22 years until 2001. He saw combat in the Falklands War as a helicopter pilot. He earned the honorary rank he holds today back in 2015, for his 55th birthday. However, the political will to sever this final link is clear. Labour Secretary of State John Healey said the government would work to remove the last remaining title. The delay in removing the rank has caused frustration among military peers who understand the importance of maintaining institutional dignity. Admiral Lord West, former First Sea Lord, expressed palpable impatience. Former First Sea Lord and Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral Lord West said, "It seems extraordinary that it is taking so long. I cannot see why it is so difficult to remove it. He has paid a penalty for his stupid behavior and that is right. We recently swiftly removed the First Sea Lord from his position and he had the rank of Admiral, so it cannot be that difficult. They should just get on with it." The consensus is that swift action is necessary to complete the necessary psychological and institutional separation. The final stripping of this military honor will mark the ultimate, and overdue, end to the prince's public life and privileges. Has the monarchy done enough to fully distance itself from the disgrace of Prince Andrew?